So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. It's a Thursday. And I don't know how it is up in the UK or around the rest of the world, but I can tell you here in Germany today, I think in Fahrenheit terms, it was about 60 degrees outside. It may still be. It was sunny earlier. I finished dinner. I went for a quick walk, bought a new hat. Now I got to get it to my hat maker to turn it into what I actually want to wear. And then, you know, the weather was just remarkable. Just a beautiful day. It's Thursday. I really kind of feel really beat up because it's been such a long week, you know. But then tomorrow's Friday, so I'll be chipper all day. Tomorrow night, I should be really exhausted, but instead I'll have all the energy in the world because it'll be Friday. But nevertheless, we're here. And today I'm having a 2022 Domaine de Rothschild. This is Le Pen, Bordeaux. And I've been very impressed with this so far as we did the New York Times Crossword. And I can tell you right now, nothing is changing on the nose. My assumption is the palette will remain the same, but on the nose, it is absolutely cassis. It is cherry. It is raspberries, sweet raspberries on the nose. There's some leather in it. There's a little bit of oak, some vanilla, noticeably. I mean, and it's very, very earthy. On the palate, the tannins have softened a little bit since I first poured it. But it's tannic, it's bold, it is acidic, it's very dry, and it's wonderful. I would say this is a lamb, veal, pork type of arrangement, but I think it'd be really, really good with venison. So if you can get your hands on some good venison, this would be a perfect match for it. If not, with those tannins in there and the puckering effect that it gives your taste buds, go with a nice fatty fish like salmon. Would be great, right? You know, maybe orange roughy. Yeah, I'm going to finish this whole bottle tonight. But I better save some to toast the setter. And I guess that would be Brockwell. So, before I get to drinking that whole bottle tonight, why don't I hop into this grid and see what we've got today. So, we have a Cryptic crossword number 29659. And it is set by Brockwell. And so here we go for April 3rd. Let me just kindly put my mouse over here and see what we got. So, spot feature of Guinness. Are we talking Sir Alec? Was he in a TV commercial? I remember him in the bridge over the River Kwai, and I remember him in Star Wars. Maybe a Twilight Zone episode. I don't know. I don't know for sure on that one. Building where PMs exercised evil. Okay, well, all right. So prime ministers exercised evil. 6 letters. Oh, well, we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to try to move a little bit quicker today, which means I probably won't be able to finish all of them. But what I can say is that you can adjust the speed on your YouTube, whether you watch it on your TV or on your handheld. You can change the speed where it'll make me go faster instead of me hemming and hawing here for 20 minutes. End of asparagus. Spear is commanding attention. End of asparagus. Spear is commanding attention. So spear, we've got 8 letters, so working with spear and commanding attention, that we could be talking about a trident, but then for a spear, but commanding attention would be strident. And I've been accused of this in the past. I don't know. Supporter at home, greeting stroke of genius. Obtuse. Gather imaginary friends almost on the way. The other imaginary friends almost on the way. Red Adair, essentially leaving comfort food. A commie? Oh, okay. Oh, what else we got? Australian 15 in Star Wars pilot. Australian 15, that's not something I'm familiar with. In Star Wars pilot, if we're talking about the very first episode, it's one thing, but if we're talking about Star Wars pilots, I mean, we've got Luke, and you've got Han Solo, you've got Chewbacca. I don't know. Gather imaginary friends almost on the way. Don't know what that is. So C5 down. Sick meme you circulated is inconsequential. Specialty of mini league football. Grandstand finishes. Specialty of mini league football. Grandstand and finishes. We're talking finishes, so we'd have of mini league football. F-I-E-L-D. Field. Sick meme you circulated. Six and five. Out of sick meme, it can anagram to Mickey Mouse. So I guess that goes over here. Mouse. Okay, well, I mean, maybe progress. Let's see here. Flock of birds. Encountered in hide. Initially encountered in hide. But a flock of birds is a skein. And that works with the K. England dropping ball. Lacking color. See this L and this I in here, and lacking color. Maybe albino? I hope so. Homeless individual got confused with tip from Scotland Yard. I don't know for sure. It feels like with this Y and this O, Beetle announced entrance. Stick from tree. That could be a double. Be a double definition, right? So gum, like a gum stick, a stick of gum, and so now this I'm not sure I understand how, but this looks like a stray dog to me. And as I have confessed on numbers of occasions, this is half of the way I'm even somewhat successful is by recognizing patterns in these, but I am getting better at seeing what I need to do to what I need to anagram or what I need to work with, because it's just very, very different right now. Mouth organ scales. Mouth and organ scales. Farm animals chasing European gnome. Farm animals. Gnome is essentially old school for an epigram. Hey, you know what, English majors? Unite on this crap, right? You know, it's good to have something of a vocabulary. So this mouth organ scales, I don't know what the organ scales are, but a mouth is commonly known as a trap. Like close your trap, you know, or quit spinning your trapper. C25. Zoe Saldana on vacation with spy legend ordered quick Mexican. 6 and 8. Oh, wow. Okay. Got it. Post covering education in Parliament. So post. We're talking mail, to send, right? Send mail, to post. I'm posting this letter. I'm sending a letter. Education. And then in Parliament. So post covering education. Don't know. I don't know. That's not helpful. That's not helpful to me, Setter. Got to give me something every now and then that I can work with to try to get some of these crosses. This is just, wow. Oh, gosh, dang it. Quit moving it. Risk of flooding, ultimately in European river. Risk of flooding, ultimately in European river. Okay, just give me something. Give me just a little something, something. Old style piece by Frank, perhaps. 5 and 4. Just wish I had something to work on here. Old style. And then we got a by Frank and then perhaps. Well, at 5 and 4, when I think of old style, I think of Queen Anne. When I'm thinking in UK isms. And of course, we've got Anne Frank that we played there too. So I'm going to go with Queen Anne to say, what do we have? Maybe it's a double thing in there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Risk of flooding, post covering education in Parliament. So post covering education, I think in Parliament is different. I don't know for sure. I can't tell because we don't use commas. Post covering education. Maybe if we get something. eBay upset about stain by journalists. Description of 27. So the mouse. 5 and 4. Description. eBay upset. What does eBay have to do with any of it? I can't really get it to anagram to anything useful. I But if we're talking about description of 27 as a mouse, and we've got 5 and 4, I'm going to say beady-eyed. CM 80 beady eyes, LIB, MR mice. Beady-eyed. Okay. Does that help anything? Medusas, unfortunately, taken for granted. Sounding. Taken for granted is assumed. Medusa kind of anagrams to assumed, but it's missing. No, because it's got the apostrophe. Assumed. Works for me. Good Lord, I'll take anything I can get. I don't mind leaving some blanks, but I'd like to be somewhat prodigious here. Post covering, I have no idea. Risk of flooding ultimately in ultimate river and European river. Is this Speedy Gonzalez? Zoe Saldana on vacation with Spy Legend ordered quick Mexican. I think it is. I mean, it works. It literally works. It's so weird. So I'm liking it. Gonzalez. Okay. Unless y'all spell it with an S or something. Okay, so post covering education and parliament. If you were covering education, education could be abbreviated to ED. So you could have a Cin-Ed in parliament. That's the Welsh parliament, is it not? The Cin-Ed? And at this point, I don't even know, but risk of flooding, I don't know. Sounds like danger to me. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. It's just fun. One of these days, the best part of all of this is that one day it is going to hit me like a sack of oranges. Like, whoa, now I get it. But that may be a while. Socks worn by United and Villa. I don't know anything about socks worn by United. A villa is a house. I mean, really, you talk about going through this thing kind of like you're just blind, trying to feel your way around and just like, I guess that'll work. And then you just hope it kind of works with what you're putting in on the sides. Rings, foot of rare bird. I don't know how I could make dodo work there. It says rare bird. It's an extinct bird. It's not even a rare bird, so never mind. Ill treatment of uniform admitted by girl guide at last. And again, not going with any of the other stuff, but misuse sounds like ill treatment to me. And okay, and it works with house and mouse. Don't know what the rare bird is. Blank is the last one of these on course for fix. Well, it's the last one of these on course and then for fix. If you're in a fix, you're in a hole. And of course, golf courses, that's the last thing you have to do on each of the fairways is maybe a hole. Digital safeguards badly hit non-digital phones. So digital safeguards badly hit non-digital phones. These could be thimbles, if we're talking fingers, finger digits. Case lost by a legal company once. Just keep going, Christopher. Just keep going. Setter in Times makes boob. 3 letters. I think I'm going to go with the tit. Okay. Nervous, minute, or minute. No, it had to be minute. Otherwise, minute ringing would be hyphenated. So, nervous, minute, ringing wife. Minute could be titchy, but nervous could be twitchy. What I'm really looking forward to is the day that I can look at this and go, ah! Red-a-dare, no idea what is going on. No idea. Supporter at home greeting, stroke of... Spot feature of Guinness. No, I'm afraid I'm probably done here. Gather imaginary friend. Almost on the way. Oh, when I think of an imaginary friend, I'm thinking Harvey, but that's not going to fit. I'm almost on the way. I'm going to shoot for a harvest. I'll do a quick check and see if anything is ringing true as a result. No. 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 Okay, so there we go. That's what I was able to do today. So let's go ahead and check what I've done. No, I didn't fill those 2 in. So apparently what I did was pretty good, and I'm at least proud to say that much. Let's go ahead and reveal all. Okay, we have church. Makes sense, actually. Church hill. Ill. Evil. Makes sense. It actually makes sense. Building where PMs exercised evil. Ill, out, church, ill. Got it. Okay, that's on me. I got strident. Chewy. I said Chewbacca. Why didn't I? Oh, because I know. Harvest, surprisingly, is right. I'm still crazy about that. Supporter home greeting, stroke of genius, brain wave. Makes sense. But the more I'm exposed, the better I'll be tomorrow. And the time you are investing in this will have paid off by then. I hope for you. I hate to think you're wasting your time. Red Adair, essentially leaving comfort food. Cheese. I mean, I can see maybe where Che Guevara's in here because he was a communist, but other than that, I don't know. Beetle announced entrance. I guess DOR sounds like a door. On the whole, I'm going to count this a successful run at this grid. Thank you, Brockwell. Well done to you and your amazing skills in setting. I've never used the word obtusity, and I don't even know for a fact that it's a word. That's how I've never used it. But this was in there somewhere. It was really good. It's very difficult, very opaque, and I loved it. So with that said, and with a dry glass that will be soon remedied, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. My name is Christopher. I'm delighted that you are here to watch me stumble through this mess. I promise you I am getting a bit better. I will eventually get better. Give me 3 or 4 or 6 months, and then maybe I'll have the same confidence I do going through the New York Times by then. Until then, be good to your friends and their family, all that stuff. Just be nice to the person behind you online. These are troubled times for everybody, so let's just try to be kind as best as we can. Until tomorrow, be well out there. Stay safe. We'll see you on the morrow for Friday. Yeah, cheers. Be well.